You all know who the Liver King is. He was rolling over TikTok. It was pretty much his domain back in 2022. And then at the beginning of this year in 2023, Derek from More Plates, More Dates exposed him, bent him over and spread those cheeks open and showed us all that the Liver King was a big fat phony, a big fake. A liar, pants on fire. Because he was eating up all this raw meat and these livers and testicles. Dear God, so many testicles. He probably has more balls in his collection than Pornhub does. It's absolutely absurd. But he got exposed. Just pretty much everything's out on the table that he's just a phony. Nothing that he said was true, pretty much. And now he's kind of came back into the public eye. I've seen a video of him posted on Twitter, and they're just pointing out that he's looking horrible.
In the modern world, we like to have our bowl of cereal, don't we? This is a primal version of your bowl of cereal. I got my testicles in farm fresh milk from Liver King Ranch. The most feared warriors, the Maasai.
This man's looking like Mr. Krabs without his shell. He is looking rough. It looks like he went into the hyperbolic time chamber and forgot to come out. He has aged about 20 years in the time span of a couple months. He is baffling scientists. It's like he took a magic potion, the Fountain of Youth serum, and it's just finally wearing off. And it's exactly because of that reason that I'm making this video, because people started pointing out on Twitter saying that the Liver King is looking like he's in very rough shape. The dude isn't looking good. You shouldn't be apparently aging this fast in this short of a time span, and they're all pointing their fingers, circling the culprit as being him eating this mass amounts of organs, livers, testicles, and whatnot, and not actually having like a balanced diet. He's pretty much only on a carnivore diet, and they're saying that it is wreaking havoc on his organs and absolutely destroying him. And on top of that, as was proven by Derek from More Plates, More Dates, the dude isn't natural. He's in his mid-40s looking like that, which obviously isn't very achievable naturally, unless you're literally sculpted out of marble like a Greek statue, then it's not naturally attainable. So that, him being on exogenous hormones, him being on steroids, it's definitely not helping on top of his very weird diet. It's actually probably the main reason that his organs are just screaming on the inside.
What they get down on is milk, meat, and blood. And they're expressing a higher, more dominant form.
Oh my God, I just realized that the Liver King looks like Tim Allen. He looks like Tim Allen in that Santa Claus movie.
Make sure you peel back the membrane on the testicle.
Of course, peel back the membrane. Testicles are more tasty when you get the membrane out of the way.
And go to town.
Bro has some cartoonish gulps. Gulm, 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 gulm. Anyways, don't forget, this guy's 18 years old. This shows to you what steroids do to your body. This guy's 18. He's younger than me. And look at him. Don't do steroids, kids. And just to show you how much of a drastic change for the worse this guy has made in just the matter of 2 months, back on 625, he looked like this, holding an alligator paw and an alligator head. And then 6 days ago, this is what he looks like from that testicle cereal that he made. Those yummy, yummy testicle O's. And I don't get it. I don't understand how this man is aging so rapidly. It's got to be the steroids and the carnivore diet, the liver and testicle diet that he feasts upon. It has to be ruining him. I bet his farts are enough to absolutely gas somebody out. I was going to make a Holocaust reference there, but I refrained myself. I just referenced the reference, so it's not as bad. But anyways, this dude's got to be puffing out some toxic fumes every time he takes a poopy. There's no way that his organs are healthy. They're probably screaming. His heart's probably like, boss, you gotta stop. You gotta chill out. We can't take much more of this. I'm about to shut down. His non-primal pillars aren't really gonna save him from this one. They're actually the reason that he's in this shape in the first place. His little, what are they? I don't know the 9 of them. I think they're called the primal pillars, right? The primal pillars to live by. It's like the 10 Commandments, but for primal people. Because his whole shtick is like going back to the ancestors. And if we learned anything about our ancestors, is that they were shitty people. They were horrible people. We should not follow their example. So I don't know why you would go back all the way to the caveman days when they didn't even have forms of language yet. And they banged sticks on rocks. And you're trying to replicate their diets. Not exactly the greatest move. I guess it did get him internet fame, internet clout, and whatnot. But still, today I just want to talk about this rapid age gain. Like, it's absurd. And I just want to say, I understand. This dude is in his mid-40s. Obviously, he's aging. Everybody ages. They get older. I'm just saying the recent wild change in appearance of his age is what's baffling me. Because it's a clear difference in just a matter of 2 months. And I'm sure if I go back even further here, it's even more drastic. Like, look at this right here. On 3/21, he's looking like normal Liver King and whatnot, you know? And then the most recent video, again, he looks so disheveled. He looks so beat and just battered down by life. I genuinely don't understand what's going on. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to talk about Liver King for a second because I don't think I ever made a video on the guy. I don't really remember what I make videos on, but I don't think I've talked about him before. And I just wanted to just kind of say about what's been happening recently. I seen, like I said, someone posted this on Twitter and said that he's looking rough. And he is looking insanely rough. Like, it's insane if you just go and look at it and compare just from 5 months ago, the insane appearance change that he's got. And really, when you're trying to pin the crime down on what could have caused this, what could have done this to the man, it only boils down to like 2 things. His usage of steroids and whatnot, or his diet. Or both of them, you know, doing a fusion dance and combining to just create the ultimate health destroyer. Because I gotta say, while he's still absolutely shredded, you know, ripped to the gills, he's not looking super healthy these days. And I don't wish the worst on the guy. I think he's a funny little lad. I think it was messed up that he lied to everybody, like every other influencer, fitness influencer does, who's looking like the Hulk, and they say they're natural. Obviously, if you have eyeballs, that you know that they're not natural. I think it's a shitty thing to do that. But other than that, there's nothing bad about the guy. But, you know, wish him the best. Salute, sir. And I guess that's the end of this video because that's all I wanted to talk about is just how he's looking really, really, really old. Looking like a wrinkly nutsack.